So I've come up here to the north of England to the Lake District to meet with Stephen, a fantastic carpenter who has got a great story to tell us about how he's got a professional cabinet saw. You were probably one of the first people in the UK to get one, but you came about that with a really interesting story, right?
Yeah, so I had a friend who lived in the US about 15 years ago. He introduced me to the brand. His wish was to attain one of these eventually, but sadly he passed away. So I started communicating with SawStop's. And then over the years, I started communicating with leading industries within the UK to see if they were going to start importing them once they were CE marked. But it got to the point where I'd finished building this workshop and I decided to import one from Australia. And it was probably the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah, this is great to hear. Amazing how you've been able to get it here as well. But you actually were, you promised your friend you were going to get this.
I did, yeah.
What was that about?
Well, that was really mainly because he'd introduced me to the brand, and he worked for a company that had premises in this area, so he would often travel to this area from the US, and so we built up a good relationship because he was a woodworker but from the US, and sadly he passed away from brain cancer, and I felt I owed it to him because he introduced me to this brand, and it's such a amazing brand. It really is a really good brand, and it's such a well-made saw that it was, for me, it was money well spent, even though I had to import it for myself from Australia.
Yeah, and what was it about the SawStop that attracted you to it?
So it isn't just the safety aspect of it with the blade and the braking system. It is a really well built saw.
Yeah.
It's so accurate. I can cut repeatedly what I want to do and know I will get the cuts that I want to the accuracy that I need, which is sometimes millimeters.
Yeah.
Thank you to SawStop as well for supporting me, not just with the purchase of the main saw, but also the sliding carriage. Of all the machines in the workshop, this is the one that's, I know my money was well spent on. Even though I had to import it and that attracted a fee, I know I've got peace of mind, my family have got peace of mind with the fact that I bought this. And it is the centerpiece of my workshop, and so I'm delighted with it, I really am.
That's great to hear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.